It is time for more Zelda. Oh yes. Hey, welcome in. And congrats on being first cat. You know, perfect timing, I get it. Today, first of all, how's your day been? Obviously, first questions here. Also, how's Hollow Knight going? But the important things for today is, today I kind of want to go for another shortish stream. Just like as a little warning, probably like around 2ish hours. I know that oftentimes I kind of getting, you know, pulled into the game. If that happens, obviously the game might actually, or like the stream might actually be a little bit longer. I can't even talk. Like this is actually the main issue. I'm like kind of tired, which is why I'm not going to be streaming for too long. But it also means that I'm going to jump into the game in just a moment. Like I'm mostly tired, like for no specific reason outside of like I had like friends over yesterday. We played Pathfinder, and I talked about this a lot. Like I am a dungeon master in there, and it's been quite some time. So like kind of out of practice, just because we haven't played in like some months, just because of some sickness and stuff. And it was just like a long day. I had to do like a lot of prep work, and it was just like one of those days where I had to like do a lot of work for stuff to work out. And they were here until like after 10 p.m. Yo Grim, welcome in. How's your day been? And yeah, so I'm just kind of tired. It was like an exhausting day. And yeah, that's kind of where I'm here. Also, I kind of still have to work on like my productivity stuff. Like I talked about how I wanted to do like multiple workouts this week. I only did like the one on Monday, and then afterwards I just never found the time. So I technically have to still do 2 of those workouts. So that means like I have to do like one after this stream and one tomorrow after stream probably. Otherwise, you know, my plans don't work out. And then obviously we have like the whole thing where I still have like some announcements to make next week. Obviously talking about that one. Yeah. Well, it also means like I have to do like some IRL prep work for that, and also like some, you know, I'm gonna call it like the Twitch side of things, prep work for that. Gonna talk about this like, I mentioned this probably around next Wednesday-ish. Might either be like on stream, or I might do like an update post on Discord. What this is all about. Gonna talk about that like once I have like some, you know, more idea of what it looks like. Anyway, today I'm gonna pause the music and jump into the game now. Let's start here, switch over. Last time we got the quest that kinda puts us down into the depths. Apparently for camera work. Obviously we don't have the camera unlocked yet, but we do have an album now. Wait, no, the album was something we had before. Okay, but then what's the last feature? Like, we obviously still have like the unlock for the camera. I'm guessing it's going to be like on the same wheel that we have like our other abilities. Would be weird to unlock like something new at this point, but it still means that there's technically one more thing missing, and I still think that the amiibo button here is kind of stupid. Unless like you technically have to use the amiibo like tens of thousands of times during a playthrough. I feel like that is like so stupid to have it here. It feels like to me more like an ad than anything else. But you know, I like to complain. Anyway, today we are getting the camera probably, or like the functionality properly explained to us, as well as, you know, also just going into the depths. So let's go for that, I guess. It's probably just fine to walk there. Is the road even on the map? Wait a second. Okay, that explains it. I am just silly. No, wait. Now I'm confused. Now I'm very much confused. Okay, I'm going this way because this is also where the thing points me, which is to the south, which is where we want to go. But this pathway is actually not even on the map, which is interesting. This is kind of why it confused me. What was I talking about? I mean, first of all, that this feels like an ad, and also that I was just confused by like how the map looks. Like I am walking on a path, right? And like normally paths are kind of drawn onto the map, but this one isn't. It's like the main thing that I'm kind of confused about. Anyway, I'm gonna pick up some fruit along the way, and then we can just go. Yeah. Doesn't actually change a lot. Is it just another tree? Okay, it's just a tree. Kind of looked weird from this angle. I guess we have a camp here. We didn't actually explore this hole. The only hole we explored was the one on the Great Plateau. So. Why? Like, here's the thing. I'm not confused by it. I think it's just weird because every other road is on there. Which is why, like, I looked outside and was like, oh, there's a road. This is weird. Why is there, like, why isn't this on the map? Right? Because, like, otherwise it tends to be kind of consistently on the maps, you know? And I like to think about stuff, and I like to overthink stuff. Anyway, Hyrule Chasm. Is it a road or is it a path? Good question. I'm just gonna ignore those guys and go for the shrine first. You feel awful? Too bad. Hey, traveler. I'd stay away from that stuff if you care about your health. Folks are calling it gloom. If you get any on you, you start losing your health. It's like sapping your life away. I touched some gloom while poking around in the depths, and now look at me. I'm just sitting around. The worst of it will recover on its own, little by little, so long as you're on the surface. But while you're in the depths, you won't recover at all. I thought I was going to die down there. Huh. Some investigation leader I turned out to be. This is just pitiful. I'm completely reliant on Daval, so I really want to recover by noon. Well, you do that, I'm gonna get the teleport here, and then, I guess, the Jiosin Shrine? Gonna check that one out first, then we can go to the depths, because I always like to get distracted by shrines. As we do. Yes, delicious gloom. It's basically just like jam, you know? Ooh. I can climb quicker by jumping. Ooh. Shape rotation. But yeah, like, whenever I see that stuff, I kind of get reminded of the book/audiobook Jam, I think it was just called, where like the whole world is covered by flesh-eating jam. So, I don't know. Haha, an axe. Yo, Pixels, welcome in. You need time to be awake. I get it, I also need that. I need a lot of that. But I do hope that you enjoy, you know, waking up, I guess. Why did I have to rotate you then? Why is this the title of the whole thing? I have no idea. But yeah. Let's do it like... I'm just gonna drop you like this, it's fine. Look at that puzzle. I mean, I bet that there's going to be like something else where I have to rotate it actually. Yeah, okay, there's more to it. Like sometimes I just have like these shrines and then there's like one, I'm gonna call it like puzzle, let's be really nice about this. That you have to solve and then, you know, kind of waste it as an opportunity. Okay, I can probably climb you just doing this, right? Wait, I can't climb still, right? Yeah, there are like just some blocks that I can't climb, but I can do this! The thing! My favorite thing. Now, time for... Okay, but I can climb up those ledges, okay. Gimme chest. Haze elixir. Mid-level haze effect, which boosts your movement speed while running, swimming and climbing. No! Not the circle, the square hole, no! Can't believe this. Why would you do this? Don't make people cry. Why is there water? There's not even water, why? Why is this the thing that confuses me here? Were you wait. Were you supposed to put that in so... Ah, okay, wait. I'm gonna try it now. If I put you like this? No, this is not what you wanted me to do. Right? Technically, I could be able to, yeah, do this, but I still can't climb up there. Wait a second. Maybe if I rotated it like slightly differently? Like this? Oh, that's probably it. If I rotate you like this, and I can probably just, you know, do the regular climb. And don't... Ah, okay. Now it makes sense. Ooh, I'm so great at puzzles, apparently. Not good at jumping, though. Okay, now rotation. Like this? Sure. Good enough. Yeah. And another one of you. Guess I can just put you to the side here. We're also great at rotating stuff. So the thing is, I have to kind of put you into one of those angles for the most part, right? Because otherwise I can't actually climb up here. No, don't fall! You know what? I actually have like a great idea that's definitely going to work. Just have to be really quick. Yes. And I did it. Perfect. Solving puzzles. Also, was there like a chest down there that I missed? Probably not. Right. I would never miss a chest. And now, balls. I hope you can hear me spamming like the button every single time I get into like one of those cutscenes. I really like how they went. You know how I wasted like so much time in the last game and went like, how about we add like 50% more time to that? You know, at least the loading screens are a lot quicker this time around. But still, it's just one of those baffling design decisions. Hey. Let's see, am I supposed to already jump in, or can we first talk? I mean, you can always jump. It looks like the marker tells me to jump in, so... I mean, yeah, it's weird how differently... Oh, Robbie definitely jumped. It's weird how brains work, which is like the whole issue that I have like with a lot of linear puzzle games, right? Because it's really hard to... have different difficulties for puzzles a lot of the time, because to something just seems obvious, right? Like sometimes you just need to look at stuff again, which is like one of the reasons why I like to leave shrines so often and just return if I don't instantly see it, because once you're kind of stuck in a way of thinking, you are kind of stuck, right? It's like the whole thing. Also, ultra hand controls are apparently really difficult. I feel like I am decent at like 3D visualizing stuff in my head. That always was like, even as a kid, something I was actually quite good at, so... I don't know. It's just kind of how my brain is wired, I guess. Oh! Hey, what's the big idea? You can't just walk up behind someone who's standing on the edge of a chasm. My colleague who works with me here on the Zonai survey team is down there. What would happen if I slipped and fell on him, huh? Huh? Don't startle me again. I'm deep in my investigation work at the moment. Okay. I'm not gonna startle you, but I will use my abilities. Wait, I did it the wrong way around. Doesn't matter. Let's just pretend it worked. Hey! Let's go already. I feel like I jumped too quickly because a lot of stuff had to load in afterwards. That kind of reminds me of like the weird light that we have in a shrine. So I guess let's just see for now. How far did the Robbie go? Oh, are you Link? Pleasure to meet you. I am Ponik from the Zonai survey team. Robbie told me to guide you to him once you arrived, but he rushed along with such haste that I didn't bring enough bright bloom seed. And now I've run out. So I lost sight of him. That just happens. I thought he was taking a short walk over to that glowing area over there. Then he just kept going. And going. And last I saw him, he was heading way out there, off to the west. Do you have any bright bloom seeds with you? I totally don't. Oh, that's no good at all. Light from the surface doesn't reach down here, as you might have noticed. It's incredibly dangerous to explore here without a light source. You can easily get bright bloom seeds from caves, and they'll light up as struck. So they're pretty easy to use too. We use the seeds all the time on the Zonai survey team. The simplest way is to throw them with your hand. What? Throwing stuff? Wow. Those of us skilled enough with a bow will attach them to arrows and fire them off into the distance down here. I mean, that does make sense. I feel like somebody told us about that one already. Although this time, Robbie grabbed me in such a rush that I didn't gather enough in advance. Okay, I kind of hope that you would give me some, but it kind of makes sense if you already said that you don't have any anymore. Wait, are those? I thought those were fairies, but I don't think those are fairies. Are those just like flying leeches? Yeah. The freedom in this game is great. If you don't feel like doing a specific thing, there are 100 other things or like options. Here's the thing, I don't even, like, don't get me wrong, I definitely appreciate that, and this is like something that even I said during Breath of the Wild, where it's like the whole thing that you can have a complete experience without doing something, but I'm more talking about the fact that if you want to do something that's like kind of a puzzle, oftentimes just helps to do something else for a second. It's like something I learned, for example, during, you know, tabletop RPGs and stuff, when I dungeon master for them. A good thing that you can do during a puzzle when like the players get stuck is basically just throw combat at them, and afterwards they're like kind of, you know, in a different headspace, and that helps with like puzzle solving. And this is kind of how I feel in those situations. Anyway, what are those guys? Are they going to attack me? Can I grab them? They are glowing. Ooh, a deep firefly, okay. A multi-winged insect that lives in the depths. It excretes luminescent elements that can be cooked into an elixir, which will add a faint glow to anyone who consumes it. Oh yes. They can't see me, it's dark. Aww. The struggle of glasses, yeah. I am very happy about the fact that I technically don't need them, I still lose them all the time. Okay, what's this? Nisoish lightroot? Oh, I want to say that there's like a hand on there. What's the hand for? You didn't even touch it, Link. We can light up the depths. Oh. Okay, I gotta be completely honest, that hurt my eyes. My poor game eyes. Why does everything have to be so bright in the darkness? Wish. Ooh, teleportation point as well. Neat. And a map? The lightroot dispelled the darkness and brightened the surrounding area. Neat. Why did you show me my heart? I'm guessing you heal me when I do this? Also, this is like really bright now. Oh, can't believe this. It's so nice, dark and gloomy. Can't believe it. What are those trees all about? I mean, yeah, murder's great. I agree, not a good spot. I mean, I could technically fell some of those trees. Do I have an axe with me? I mean, I do have like technically an axe. Yeah, but you use it as a spear for some reason. And have like a proper axe with me, okay. Fair enough. Okay, for now I'm just gonna explore some. Wait a second, why are you... Oh wait, you are still the quest marker for where I came from. Okay. I can work with this. Luckily we didn't completely destroy like the life down here because it's suddenly really light out here. A muddlebud. A wildflower with a powerful odor that can disorient and confuse, making it difficult to tell friend from foe. That sounds interesting. I'm gonna have to try that. I'm guessing just by throwing it at enemies. Also, I don't want to touch the goop. Don't make me touch the goop. I just want to pick some stuff up. Somebody's resting here. Notes. Note on the table. Hey you, still alive? Looks like this place is swimming in gloom. I'm just gonna guess that this is like Robbie who wrote that. Get too close to that stuff and you're asking for trouble. If a guy didn't have any bright blooms, it'd be curtains. Then again, it's my first time down here, and I haven't kicked the bucket, so I'm sure you'll be fine. I've just spotted something of interest through my goggles. It's shaped like that figure Yasha wants us to find. I go continuing to head west towards one of those glowing routes I see ahead. See you soon. Wait, north is over there, so west's around here, sure. Oh, this one. Kinda makes sense. Let's explore some more. I'm quite sure that I didn't see any of those routes during my first trip. Right, I saw something else that was glowing, but I don't think it looked even similar to one of those. But I might be wrong. You know what, I'm gonna use some light in a second. I can also avoid the gloom just by walking, you know. Oh, it's one of those guys. Okay, how do I, by type? I completely missed that one. For some reason I thought that was like a lot further away. You're confused now? You're fighting people maybe? What are you doing? You're fighting each other now? For how long? Why? Oh wait, because I got hit by something, okay. I was confused there for a moment. Don't like losing permanent health. But hey, we can kind of work with that. Steal to loot. A hammer. Neat. Zonite. I guess they are mining that here. Okay. Sure. Good job. Totally did miss my arrow because of you, but hey, I do appreciate your work here. Ooh, more. Should pick all of it up. Like I need like 1,000 or so to actually upgrade my batteries from what I remember. It's like really crazy how much you need. Arrows, okay. Might also be useful to just, you know, do the thing where I drop seed. Most used. Sure, this one. Seed. Brightness. It hurts. Okay, this time I'm just gonna literally mine like all the zonite I can find. You know, last time I wasn't really too interested in mining, like in Breath of the Wild especially. But I feel like it's going to be useful. I think. Give me all the zonite. At least hope that like the battery upgrades are actually great in that sense. Like, I'm guessing it's going to be like one extra bar, right? Like we have like 3 bars currently. And then... Why do we have like... No, wait, last time we upgraded our equipment, right? Because we met Hestu in the camp, if I recall correctly. I know it's been like a week, okay? I am, you know, forgetful. Sometimes. Give me stuff. No. Guess I'm just gonna follow straight ahead. They can't see me in the dark, right? I mean, why would they? Oh no, they can't see me in the dark. No, my only weakness, being seen. I was so stealthy. Like, I mostly just want to turn on the lights, you know? I mean, I can always drop more seeds, but, you know, I am lazy. So I won't. Okay. Can I activate you? Why? Yiosus lightroot? Sure, I'm just gonna turn you on. I see that there's like a flying enemy that could be kind of annoying to fight like in the darkness. So how about we just do it like this? Oh, more brightness at blinds. Oh no. Okay, now I can actually check. Do you restore my hearts that I lost? Because that would kind of make sense. The lightroot dispelled the darkness and brighten the surrounding area. I do, by the way, like that you're getting like basically circles, but they are connecting. if they're nearby, instead of having like, you know, a more rigid map. Neat. Okay, it does actually restore your hearts and like destroys the gloom basically. Doesn't actually affect my weapons though, which is sad. If I said, I mean like expected, but still. Oh, Robbie, how you doing? What? Look at how bright that thing got. That light down here. Wait. That light down here. This dark is. Wait. I can't actually pass this. That light down in this dark. Okay, that makes more sense. That light down in this dark is downright refreshing. In fact, it's so luminous, it's almost like we're on the surface. Just standing near it makes me feel so much better. How strange. Hey, it's you. You're finally here. I need to show you what I found. This statue, it's standing tall on two legs, one arm raised high. It looks an awful lot like the figure Yasha showed us in the picture of Slate, don't you think? Alright, get the camera of yours ready, it's time to put it to work. That's right, I forgot you hadn't used the camera when we last spoke. Very curious indeed, given it's one of the Pyrapad's basic features. Give me that Pyrapad for a second, alright? Gotta install the app. Well, there's the problem. Your camera's locked, and so's your Hyrule Compendium. Hang on. If I remember correctly, you press this while I pull this, and then you tap that, and the camera. Wait, it's not even. Okay, this actually surprised me. I expected it would be like the last slot because in the menu we only had like a space for 5. I'm guessing they're moving it around to just kind of surprise you. Also, very nice that you found the glasses. I would also not put them on your bed, but sure, that's like just my idea. The camera. Capture images using the Pyrapad. You can save them to the album. Neat. And now we actually have like a compendium. That's also nice. I will probably ignore this again for most of the time, but hey. Boom! Now you should be able to use both the camera and your Hyrule Compendium. So, go capture a picture of that statue. This is a good chance to verify that it's working properly too. Test it out. Experience is the best teacher after all. Once you've captured the image, come back here. I want to see how it looks. Use your camera. Checked your bed like 5 times. Yeah. That's how I feel like every single time. To be fair, I also lose my phone more often than I lose my my glasses, but it tends to always be like in the same 3 places. I just have to check like 10 times. Okay, how do I just use you like this? Okay. It's a statue with a raised arm. Sure. Save it up. Hey, you! How'd that go? If you've captured an image of that statue with your camera, then hurry up and show it to me. I'd like to see how it looks. So, did you get a good picture? Ah, yes. Stupendous! Looks like you've captured it well. I'm sure Yasha will be satisfied with this. Lighting up that immense root, getting us a picture of the statue. You've just started helping us research what's down here. But soon enough, we're going to have even more to investigate. Well then, it's time I head back up to the surface. See you at Lookout Landing. Don't make Yasha wait too long for that picture. Sure. But you just use the Mac laptop feature to figure that one out? I mean, yeah, I could also just call my phone. To be fair, it's like on silent currently, like all the time. To be fair, I know where it is. Like, there are only a few places I go to every day, you know? Like, if I left it outside, that would technically be an issue. But, like, as long as it stays inside, I don't actually mind losing it that much. Like, I don't use it in too many places where I really need it. Right, like most of the stuff I do, I can just do from my PC. So, I don't really care that much. Also, how did he get down? He just jumped, you know? There was probably like a puddle down there. So... You always have your phone on silent. Ringtones gives you anxiety. I kind of agree with that. Also, I just hate getting called and stuff. Like, if you need something, send an SMS or something. Like, if you have to use a phone, right? Like, you can also contact me, like, you know, with a better way. I just generally am not a fan of phones. Also, part of that is that where I am, I generally do not receive phone calls. I, like, used to not. As long when I had, like, my old smartphone, right? I just didn't get, like, any reception here. And my current one probably can, and also has like this Wi-Fi kind of phone service. However, that works, never tried it. But, you know, still don't really care for it. Like, if somebody wants to contact me, then they can generally do that via Discord or something like that. So. Yeah, okay. You can't change it for Discord? Yeah, that's annoying then. Like, for example, my current phone, I have like one of those nothing phones. I just like having basically nothing on there, which is kind of what they advertise themselves as. And, you know, I would appreciate if they didn't shoehorn AI stuff into that one, but, you know, you kind of have to live with that. But this one, there are like different markings, like glyphs they're calling them. Like, whenever I get like a notification, it just kind of lights up. It's actually quite bright. So that's like more than enough, and I really do not need any sort of like notification sounds. Really am not a fan of those. That reminds me, like, you know what the most annoying notification sound is that exists basically for me? Like, I have a smartwatch that I generally don't wear outside of like exercise because I like to, you know, keep track of that stuff. And sometimes, but only sometimes, after 30 minutes of exercise, it just gives me like an update. And when I say like an update, it just like starts talking. And I'm like, the fuck? Like, imagine if I'm just standing like in a lot of, like where like a lot of people are currently, and this watch just starts talking to me. Why the fuck would I want that? And you apparently can't turn that off. At least I haven't found like a setting where I can actually switch that. And I really don't get why, like, also they are also like some gloomy keys. I just really don't get why there are so many functions in like every single device. They're so unnecessary, so stupid. Yeah, and it's like, here's the thing. There's like only like a 10% chance that it happens. So I can't even, you know, sometimes just like kind of confused. I'm like running outside, you know, and suddenly hear like a voice because obviously I have like headphones in. Or like, you know, listen to music. Don't just smack me, I was kind of busy talking. Listening to music and stuff. And suddenly there's just like this weird noise. And I'm thinking like somebody might be talking to me because I obviously can't hear properly, and just look around and nobody's there. Check my watch and my watch is suddenly telling me, oh yeah, you just ran for like 30 minutes. And I'm like, okay, great. I already knew that. I checked the watch like 2 minutes ago. You don't have to tell me. Anyway, I kind of want to check now that I took damage. If I return here, do I heal that stuff again? Or is it just like a one-time thing? No, I heal if I stand here. Okay. That's good to know. I don't know where I'm running actually. Yeah, I'm dying over here, okay? I'm not really sure. Do I want to explore right now? Maybe I should actually talk about the image. Wait, camera work in depths? Oh wait, this is... Ah, okay. The reason why this wasn't like kind of lighting up was because it's like on this, the wrong layer. I'm gonna return here. I can always go back into the chasm in a second. I said I would be like slightly productive today, so I'm just gonna follow the main quest because I feel like this game really wants me to do certain main quests before I'm actually free to explore stuff. I can ride vehicles in this game? Crazy. Lookout landing, Skyview Tower. Let's see. Oh, we've already returned over here. You're so quick. Success! Hey, you! Show Yosha that picture you took of the statue. The figure matches the... Wait. The figure matches up pretty well, and it looks darn cool too. Sure. Here, look at my phone. It even has games. This is it. This does match what's on the fragment. Yeah. Thank you, swordsman. Just like on the slate, the figure must be showing people of... Wait. Just like on the slate, this figure must be showing people of some sort, whoever they were. Which confirms my theory, that people lived in the depths. I'm sure we'll find more traces of them if we keep searching. This is a big discovery. Now, what's next? The possibilities? There's so much more to research. Oh, but before I focus on that, there's something I want to give you as thanks for helping me with the stage of my investigation. Our earlier survey of the depths found all of this. What do you think that's for? Oh, I mean Zonite. I need it, apparently. I feel as if these contain some kind of strange power, like maybe it's energy for something. Anyway, they might help you in your search for Princess Zelda, so hopefully you'll find them useful. That fragment has helped us see the depths in a new way. Now we're closer to understanding one of its mysteries. I'm going to sift through everything that our surveys have brought back from down there. Maybe there are even more fragments that I can piece together. Goggles! Swordsman! Thank you so much for going and investigate... Thank you so much for going to investigate the depths for me. Sure, we can do that. Okay, this is actually complete now. So it's not like we are locked out of something again. Okay, good to know. Pose. You who stand before me. I am one who returns pose to the afterlife where they belong. Oh wait, yeah, pose, like, oh yeah, we connected something. Offer pose to me. They are spirits that ought to return to the afterlife. I mean, let's talk about them. Pose are pitiful beings who have lost their way home and wander the depths of this land. Good, evil, that's the futile perspective of narrow-minded beings. There's no such distinction in wandering spirits. You have already obtained pose. I mean, sure, I have one. Or 112. No, I actually have to give one. Okay. Yes, oh, this is indeed a Poe. I have returned the lost spirit to the afterlife where it belongs. Ooh, look at my eyes, I'm staring. Since I was brought here to the surface, I have been unable to return Poes to the afterlife. Because of you, I can assist them once again. You should take this. A dark clam, okay? An unusual substance. It's cold to the touch and it seems as though it's filled with pitch black darkness. Use it in cooking to get a gloom resistant effect. Whoa. If you offer me more pose, I will give you suitable compensation. Okay, oh okay, it's actually buying stuff. Dark tunic. A tunic obtained by offering pose to a strange statue. It's a spurious replica of the green outfit once worn by a legendary hero. First of all, I'm gonna buy that. Second of all, look at all the bomb flowers I can actually buy here. I should probably do that. Interesting. Puff shrooms. Oh, we have a lot of those. My brethren, whose spirits reside in statues far larger than mine, are in the depths of this land. If you encounter my brethren, try offering pose to them. Like, no wait, that's like one, the big one just talked about being below the one lake, right? If you offer me 10 pose, I will tell you the location of one of my brethren. Sure? Gonna do like one at least? I acknowledge your offering. I will tell you of the location of one of my brethren in the depths of the land. Yeah, okay. Go to the location indicated on your map. Seek out wandering spirits for my brethren in the depths of this land. The question is, does that mean we can just buy the same stuff that you are offering, or are they offering different stuff? Also, this is the new one, Bina statue, and this one is another one of those. Interesting. I don't quite know which one this was. Can go down there. This is the hole we went through, yeah. I'm absolutely not taking bug pictures. We had like a statue picture before, and you can't just talk about it like this. Also just because I'm kind of curious. 6 treasures. What's treasure? Like the ones that we have like maps for? Now do we have like a companion? I mean, we have like equipment, obviously, materials, monsters. There are quite a lot of them. I mean, I should get to it and like, you know, take some photos. Can I photograph like a Hylian? Just birds. I thought I saw something. I mean, I can see the shadow all the time. It's kind of bothering. Okay, that's just you. Okay. I thought it was like an actual bird, not a bird person. Can't believe this. Okay. I guess we got our introduction, you know, for the underground, so we should probably check that one out a little bit more. Also, I kind of wanted to get like, you know, I don't know if this is actually how this works, but I'm gonna take like a photo of this text just in case it's important. Sure, let's save it to the album. It's not like we're taking like a lot of pictures anyway. Just for a potential other thing. Also, has to, I can't actually take a photo of you. That's rude. What's odd? I want to finish up the construction of the stable, but I'm not sure how to best tackle fitting this roof plank in. Oh wait, this roof plank. Oh, I missed that one last time. Now I get what you were talking about. I thought I had to actually find one. Wait. Can we glue it in? Like, just a little bit more? And then go down? Clearly. Calculated. And beautiful. Well, look at that. It fits perfectly. Thanks for helping out. I was having a hard time figuring out how to fit it. With the roof done, all that's left to add is the finishing touches. I get cracking, son and done. Sure, son and done. Whatever you say. That's like a long loading screen. Quick and quality, blink and work on. That's why everyone chooses Hudson Construction. Okie dokes, feeling pumped. Gotta get this done in one fell swoop. It sounds more like 7 swoops. I agree though. How's that? Well, this is a fine looking stable. Can't say I'm surprised considering you're Hudson's Construction's #1. And thank you for your help with this little project, son. Looks great. Now we can board horses at Lookout Landing. If you need help with horses, please talk to me anytime. I will not. Freaking Lester. Nothing suspicious still? Okay. Did you see something? What are you looking at? Guess the Sky Islands? You know why we added though? I'm still gonna take some pictures, you know? I could. This is a horse, by the way. We will never get one, but this is technically a horse. Horse. Just for Sluggerthorn? Nah, never. Can I take a photo of... I just want to take a photo of the great eagle bow. Wait a second. Just wait. Just wait. Stand here. Perfect. Yes, save to album. Oh yes, great eagle bow. Clearly visible here. Tulin's definitely doing everything they can, you know? Okay, where else would I go then? I mean, we could go back to the chasm now. And explore. You know what? How about we try to reach like one of the treasures? They're like all kind of far away though. Wait a second, what's... Oh, last location. Okay, okay. I completely forgot. I don't actually have to go into one of those chasm thingies. I can just travel there now. But I also kind of want to return here because it's like where we jumped in originally, and maybe now that we've figured out some stuff, maybe we can figure out some more now. Shooting stars? I know, we can catch it if we get close enough, okay. I'm guessing it's just going to be like another star fragment. Have we ever used those like in Breath of the Wild? Like I know we picked some up, but while I'm at it, fruit. Desert fruit. The Razzle Dazzle fruit. Yeah. I'm gonna try to like fill as much of the compendium as I can. Just because I can, you know. You spot there were like these star fragments. You know, the falling stars that we picked up. I don't think we ever used them. We just picked up like 5-ish or so. I think, was that like an elixir ingredient? It might have been. Pick up all the desert fruit. We might need it. We will probably not, but like we might. This is like another Sandalion. Okay. While we're at it, you know. Just kind of have to get into the habit of always using it whenever I can. That's nothing to photograph, okay. But there's a guy over there. Can we zoom in enough? No. Wait, maybe? Soldier Construct 1. What a great image. Also, I do like that it's like one less click comparative to Breath of the Wild. I feel like, at least. I feel like there was always like a different menu that we had to click through. But maybe I'm imagining thing. Maybe that was only when we already had like an image. Also, bird. Basically a bird. I mean, quite realistically a bird. Okay, I can't actually zoom in far enough. It's another one of the Sandalions. Okay. Anything else hiding here? Can we take a photo of a Korok? I completely forgot if we had to. But we will see later. Fire fruit. Yes, compendium. More of you. Stamp bulb. We have a lot of you already. I should probably drop my equipment as well. And just take like a lot of photos of that stuff. I realize it's actually kind of interesting that you can't take photos of your armor and you don't actually have to. But like all of the other equipment actually has to, you know, you can actually take photos of that stuff. Anyway, I wanted to go to the one area, which is to the southeast. Okay. Spin the wheel. My favorite wheels to spin. Is that a decent? It's probably too far, right? Like if I look this direction, yeah, definitely too far. I could go through that one, technically. Oh wait, I'm looking at something completely different. I actually have to go over here. Because this is just... Why did I mark you there? Oh no, this is below one of the other things. Okay, I was kind of confused why I put a pin there. That obviously makes a lot more sense. Anyway, catapulting time. My favorite time. Look at me, be prepared. That's definitely a prepared look on your face. And now, redrift. Have we? Oh wait, we definitely have not explored the shrine down there, right? No, we didn't. Should probably do that at some point. We can do this. Just float over there, Link. Oh wait, it's cold. Completely forgot about, like, you know, it being cold here. Do I even need that? Sure, I'm gonna eat like one of those. So it's going to be warm in a second. I still need to figure out what like the text meant. So I'm like still kind of confused about that. That there's something below the lake. But who cares? For now, let's just, you know, properly explore. More of your souls. Maybe, you know, stop before I die, but souls. Poe. Poe. All of them. You know, like the other thing is obviously still that I could maybe say, okay, we have the gate here, right? Behind that gate, maybe where the Korok is, and then... Oh wait, I already marked that one. It's where the heart stamp is. That's reasonable. The more important thing is actually I should probably try to find more of those lights. Smack. Right, because if I find like one of those light routes, then obviously we could just teleport here. I feel like that would be easier, but I'm kind of surprised that I didn't actually see any. Probably don't have to, yeah, take photos of that one. I feel like it would have been marked otherwise. Wait, no! This is the thing that we found. Ouch, I didn't see it. I was busy, okay? I need like another weapon. Halbert. Poke. Mainly, like I remember being really confused about like what I saw there, but now it kind of makes sense what I just found. Like, I just have to kind of reach it. But how do I do that? I could, if I really wanted to, wait. This key? We have a flame emitter shield, but we can just technically upgrade our other shields here real quick. Connection, the fuse. Yep, on that shield, and then we try the other shield as well. Shouldn't be too much of an issue, then we can at least ascend here once we need it. I mean, I could have just gotten closer first, though. Ah, it's too late. I'm just gonna walk. So, climb slightly. Can I stand here? Kind of, okay. What if I... Also, my god, this summoning is actually weirdly bright. You know what? I'm gonna do it like this. If I attach you, like, over here. That definitely was useful, trust me. But technically just fly over there, right? Just a little bit. If I get close enough, then I can just use the shield. Wait, I can only use that once, I just realized. For some reason in my mind I was like, okay, I can just use like 2 shields after each other to like get like even more height. But obviously this doesn't work like it because I can't use the shield mid-air. I'm guessing that doesn't actually change just because I put the other thing on it. Am I below it? I feel like I might be. Drop you, poke you. It's like so dusty down here. Yeah, gloom. I probably don't want to touch that. But I have to say, like, the whole damage, you know, removing permanent hearts mechanic is interesting, to say the least. Don't really know if I'm gonna like that, like, in the long run, but for now it's interesting as a mechanic to make this, like, more intense, if you wanna call it that. Okay, seriously, is this just, like, on this thing? In which case I can probably just do this. Not quite. I don't even see where I'm going. I feel like I'm going the right direction. It would be amazing to, you know, have some light. Where am I even climbing, Link? Oh, found it. Perfect. This is going to help. Koradat, lightroot? Okay, sure. Central Hyrule depths. Show me everything. And even more. I love OJ. I mean, orange juice is great. I'm just kind of too lazy to drink it. Like, I don't know. I would have to, like, then drink it regularly. You see the issue? Look at our ceiling. And having a map. Okay, what can we see? Oh, wait, I see it. There's technically a pathway over here. The light dispelled to the darkness and brightened the surrounding area. You only drink it as, on weekends as a treat. I used to do that as well. Like when I had like basically breakfast with my family, but I tend to not do that. To be fair, I don't really eat breakfast anymore. But like whenever I do, it's definitely a treat I get for myself. Is that a face or is it just like a weird... Oh wait, that makes more sense. This is more like a wave shape with a statue on top. Huh. Either way, we do have like a pathway now that we can follow. They're like more of those statues. They do look distinctly different from the ones that we found before. Also, we can just follow them, kind of. I think that leaves what I'm gonna do for now. Just gonna check where those would bring me. Maybe it's also the other way around, that normally you would go to like another place and they would lead you to that last statue with the seed down there. But like the root is not a seed. I mean, technically it's like something in the root. Oh hey, you're already exploring? Such strange statues. These stone statues have suspicious written all over them. I mean, I can't see any text. That's a lie. I mean, what's up? Ah, overheard me, did you? Take a look at this giant stone statue. And I know it's dark and hard to see, but look, there's one over there too. It seems that each statue points in the direction of the next, forming a long chain of statues. But you're not going to live long enough to see any more of it, are you, Link? Is this literally like a yiga situation again? You die here! Dang. They're even in the underground. How dare they? Doing your attack. Let me poke you. Yeah, look at that poke. What you gonna do about it? Totally gonna die here. Look at those bananas. Wait, while I'm at it. Can I take photos of rupees? I mean, I can take some of bananas. Bananas. And Sunderline we already have. We cannot take a photo of a ruby. Okay. But we have a blade that we can take a photo of. Look at that blade. 8-fold rusted blade. Oh, nice. And you have like those machines where you can press fresh oranges. That's nice. I don't think we have them here, but I've definitely seen some of them like at the other stores that I've been to before. Yeah, you loved Dominion as a kid? I mean, I feel like I heard the title before, but I have to admit I don't actually know which game that was. But yeah, I do like playing board games every once in a while, but it's like mostly a thing where like all the people I would play board games with are like the same people I play like tabletop RPGs with, and generally the rule is like if we can get like a group together, we tend to play or like go more for like D&D and stuff over regular board games, but every once in a while it just doesn't work out and then we play that stuff. And my current favorite game is... You're just flying? You're like an UFO? Kind of? And my current favorite game is probably still Spirit Island, which is like a really fun game where you're basically playing spirits trying to defend against invaders. Like we talk about like not spirits in a like a ghost kind of sense, but like a nature spirit kind of thing, where you're like maybe like the whispering water or something like that. And every single player gets like their own abilities, and you can kind of combo to try to again defend the island and protect the natives on that island. So, wait, you have Dominion in German, you think? Found it at the flea market? That's impressive. Wait. Absolutely bussin'? Wait, what are you talking about? Sure. You can be bussin', I guess. Anyway, they did say that the statues are pointing to like the next one. I feel like we should absolutely follow those. We could build a car if we wanted to. Do we want one? Are those springs? Why spring? Wait. You were just that confident after learning German for a few years? That's actually really impressive, I have to say. Oh, the OJ is buzzing. Yeah, that's true. Okay, what can I build here? What are you, by the way? I have like no idea what you're supposed to be. Just like a roof? A sled? I mean, it looks like I can grab onto those, right? It looks like there are like some handles on the side. I don't know what you're thinking that I should be building here. Also, are those nails? Yeah, those are the things that I can just plug in. Why, though? That's just a light, okay. Okay, I'm kinda confused here. Okay, I'm gonna attach you here. What happens if I attach you? Are you then like a usable device? Looks like I can stand on top of you. Can I activate you? Oh, that's how I activate you. There's just like an encampment up there. Wait, there's somebody with a car. That's weird. I did not expect to see like so many other people build their stuff together. Can I recharge you? Okay. Springs are silly. I like them already. Okay, I have like a funny idea. I don't know if it's going to work out, but I wanna try it. You know what? Just to surprise you, how about we do it like the other way around? I want one of you gliders. Eh? Can actually drop here. I want a glider. I should probably put you like this. And then I'm gonna put you on there. It's absolutely not going to work, but imagine it will. If I do it, wait, this is not a great position to be in, but maybe if I stand like on the back, maybe I can stand straight, kind of. Can I somehow poke you? I mean, it almost worked. I kind of expected more movement. Okay, maybe it doesn't actually quite work the way I had intended. But I could make like a jumping car. I mean, if I stand like this. Yeah, I feel like it's probably easier to just catapult myself. Do I even want to do that though? Wait a second, that means maybe if I do it like the other way around, instead of, you know, gluing them together. What happens if I just put you on top? Don't glue it, just drop it around here. Can I climb up there in a convenient way? I guess so. Just poking up there. Hey, can I want to hit the bottom part? Okay, what happens if... Yeah, I feel like the jump isn't actually that high. Maybe I'm overthinking this. I mean, there are wheels. We could always just build a car and be funny, but we don't actually have like a way to control you, I just realized. I mean, we have some springs, but there's the... we found those before, like the control stations. You wanna call them, right? Don't think there is one nearby. But maybe we can also just steal one of the cars that I'm seeing like in the back. And then upgrade that one if we really want to. Not even... Oh wait, it's just a tree that looks like a statue with like a feather on top or something like that. Interesting, interesting. I'm gonna sneak around here. I feel like all the enemies here have dark vision anyway, so why am I even doing it like this? I feel like it's just a lot harder for me to not see anything. Or maybe it's just that I have Tulin with me, who's basically glowing. Can I hide here? Just slightly. No, you're kind of seeing me. Oh wait. Oh, now I get it. There's a yiga. That makes so much more sense. For some reason I expect like a bokoblin or something like that to stand here just riding a cart. Alright, it's time to control you. Look at that. Look at all those spikes. This is some Mad Max shit here. In the dark. Why is the back so way... Oh wait, this is a dragon? Why is there a dragon under here? I was kinda... Originally I thought this was like a wall, but I was like confused by the movement. I'll check that one out in a second. We do have more poles over there. Wow. A lot of power. Ow. I just poked myself. Where am I? Am I standing on the stuff? I mean, I hit myself, but like... Okay, no, it's below us. Okay. I was kind of confused why I was standing on it without taking damage. I want to at least get a photo of you. If I can. Po 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 po. Po 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 po. Wrong key. No, wrong key still. That's Farosh? Why are you down here? Yeah, add it to the compendium. Certainly confusing if you ask me. Right? Is there like lore-wise a reason for you to be here? They missed me. Farosh. Common places, Lake Hylia and Gerudo Canyon. God forbid the dragon wants to say hi to me. I mean, they didn't say hi. The coverable materials unknown. The spirit of lightning that takes the form of this giant dragon. Making its home in the Faron region, it's said to have served the spring of courage since ancient times. The electricity that coats its body can cause lightning storms, but Farosh bears no ill will towards people. Few have seen it in the current age. They can't see it's dark down there? Oh no, just use your electricity. I mean, you have like power on you. Like you're like a walking battery, and like not in a Matrix kind of sense. You're actually a walking battery. Yes, I am judging them for that. If they use the clearly human concept of greeting, no other creature has ever done that, then they should do that in a human tongue, okay? Or Hylian, I guess. I'm actually not sure if I'm just supposed to drive around here. It's like a motorbike? Wait, we have driven around like once. Maybe I should just, I don't know, destroy stuff here. You know. Maybe I should get like a spring and just infiltrate the whole base. I'm gonna do that. It sounds like a lot more fun than driving around. I am not a big fan of cars. But like trains, imagine if this was like a train. Then this would be amazing. Ultra hand! I need you. I need to infiltrate the space. I need a hand. Dooby-dooby-doo. Get you down here. It's definitely going to work out, right? Right. I'm gonna stay here for now. Little shack? It's protected somehow. I'm guessing this could be one of those situations where I just have to defeat everyone first. Oh wait, I missed. I absolutely missed. Another falcon bow maybe? Ah. Don't just fly around. Why do we have like infinite power basically? It's probably, yeah, they're just way too far away. Around here-ish? Okay, maybe not. Apparently I just suck at bowing people. You have a question of the day that Cat will love? Okay. Can't believe that you don't even know when you will ask that one. Professional question of the day, asker. Okay, seriously. How do I do this? best. I could also just fly over there. Maybe I could deal with like other enemies first. Because apparently I have no idea how to attack people. Also, can I maybe grab the thing while it's like flying? Doesn't seem like it, right? It's like no indicator that I could. I mean, it would be kind of unfair. Imagine if they were just like flying around and suddenly you just grabbed them out of midair. Okay, that worked. Goodbye. Huh. I guess you were the connection. Interesting. Look at them. Somebody threw those eyes against the wall and they are trying to hang on with their tongues. That's clearly what this depicts. Ooh, chest 1. A large crystallized charge. A large piece of crystal made by condensating zonite charges and compressing into zonite, equal to 20 normal crystallized charges. Oh, okay, there's the ones that I need for battery stuff. Okay. That explains why they have like so much power here. Yiga schematic. A schematic for a strange invention made of zonite devices and building materials. Looks like it could be useful. Huh? I'm guessing you could maybe like quick build cars and stuff? Gotta be completely honest, if that's what it is, then it would be a lot cooler if you could just make your own schematics. Either way, I should probably still shoot the guy like on the cart down there. Just because I can. Oh, it's like almost close. Also, it's like good target practice. That's too slow. That's too early. Got him. Ah, took a few tries. That's fine though. Can I even... Like the ladder starts like mid... Yeah, that's not great. Like in the middle of the wall. Yeah, let's see what I can loot down here. I mean, first of all, cool card. Don't care though, I want to get some rupees and... Sandalions? Some text? What are you talking about? Yiga client notebook. Safety first. Transportation constructed from zonite devices is convenient, but precautions must be followed. Familiarizing yourself with the following guidelines will reduce the 2 most common cause of fatalities. First, keep your balance to avoid overturning the vehicle. If the vehicle is off balance, evacuate immediately. Second, protect the driver from all attacks. Even a simple arrow can threaten their ability to steer. Glory to Master Koga. Is Koga back? I thought they fell into like the hole. The endless pit. The bottomless pit of endlessness. Can't believe it. The year don't have the... I mean, I feel like a lot of people have like the power of glue. I mentioned this before, like in one of the previous streams. Because like all the weapons you're finding are also upgraded like that. So apparently everyone has like the power of glue suddenly. Because otherwise it doesn't make sense for like random chests to just have like a polearm or something like that. Also my polearm. No, wait. No, it actually broke. Like my other halberd on top of the halberd did actually break. And I'm sad about that. It's not even connected. Can't believe this. We do have some rockets though. I should combine this one again, just in case I need one. The rockets on the shield. Also, while I'm at it, oh wait, I can actually pick up more shields. I feel like that doesn't actually make a lot of sense what I used previously. It never really worked, so I'm just gonna continue combining more rockets. Also, I feel like I should get one shield where there's just like a lamp in front of it, you know? Would be amazing to have. When you're too lazy to pick up some of the seeds, for example. But I would need more shields, and it doesn't seem like I'm getting any here. Also, like, the gloom also kind of confuses me every once in a while, because it sounded like the gloom was here before. Because, like, the chasm obviously only opened later on. But why would you build, like, a camp like that? I mean, and afterwards the gloom would have had to spread. But like, I'm gonna be completely honest, if like the gloom spread like on a board, because I feel like the gloom, you know, the stuff that breaks all your weapons, I would probably just throw that board away and replace it with like a new one. Or just not build like directly on top of the gloom. But hey, what do I know? I'm not an architect. While I'm at it, I'm gonna do it. I have like an idea. I need a torch. And I have a modern torch. I can see. Turning British here. Nice. It would be nice if you could just keep the light going though. Yeah. I like it though, it's great. It kind of reminds me, like we used to have one of those flashlights where you had like a motor, or like a generator inside of them, and you had to like constantly press like a button to like move a wheel inside to generate power. I really like that one because it was like really bright first of all, and second of all, you didn't need any batteries also, right? You just had to move that stuff all the time. It's like a hand cranked battery on there. Gonna check if there's like something good inside of here. Ooh, bananas. And seeds. You love those? Yeah, they are great. Okay then, I guess we are done in this camp, but I wanted to figure out... Wait, there's wood. Wood? I wanted to see where the statues actually led me. They felt futuristic for some reason. I agree. They definitely were cool. In a sense, like I have to actually look. Maybe we even have that one still. But at some point we just decided to just use like battery powered ones constantly, and I don't know. They just don't have like the same flair, you know? Okay, where are you pointing? You're pointing over there. Right, time to take a card, I guess. It's time to drive some more. Drive around, Link. You can do it. Hit the road, Link. I'm also actually not sure. I feel like it doesn't actually matter with the wheels how fast I'm going. They always seem to use the same amount of battery per second. Which is weird in a sense. Oh wait. You know what uses a lot more battery? Crashing into walls. Okay, there's the other statue, like the next one. This one also goes into the dark. Alright, I'm gonna charge my car here. For just a moment. Yep, out of battery. And we drive into the darkness. You know, I could just use like a bright bloom seed and at least get some light over there. Seems like there's a cliff. I don't know, I'm not a professional, but... Yeah. Oh wait, there's the next statue. Where are you leading me though? Off the cliff? Can't be too dangerous, you know? I mean, technically we have like some light down there already, just because I hit there, something down there. Ooh, another one of those seeds. Where am I even going? I'm going further away. We're kind of below Gerudo right now. There's some other lamps. Okay, I'm gonna climb up here. I kind of want to know where you are pointing, like exactly where you're pointing. I really like doing that every once in a while. Okay. Somewhere in this direction. Oh, there's another one. Where are you pointing? I can't actually make it. I'm guessing to the right, right? Over there-ish. I like those flares, okay? They're great. They're flare. Are they just pointing to the seat? Can I just try to bring my car? Let's see. Off-road car. Time to fall. I mean, it kind of worked out. Wasn't great though. At least we're getting some Poe here. All the Poe. All my friendly Poe. Wait a second, that's like another one of those statues. We've seen those before, right? Are you pointing at that? No, you're not pointing at that one. I love driving off of cliffs, but like I could have just held onto it, you know? That would have been totally fine. It's kind of on Link to just drop down there. Hey, buddy. Can I... First of all... Photo. Traveler's Claymore, first of all. Second of all, why are you camera shy? Seriously, why are you? Like, this is like actually a physical manifestation where you disappear when I take out the camera. Is it? Because it doesn't feel like it's like an interaction. Like, it only happens if I'm like here. I mean, I guess I'm just gonna let you disappear then. Traveler's Claymore! But like, shiny. A basic two-handed sword, once wielded by aspiring adventurers. Its immense weight can knock enemies' shields right out of their hands. I just don't have the space for you. I mean, I have a soldier's claymore. Go away. Claymore. Goodbye, you're free now. They're shy, but like, they're weirdly like in a weird way. Like, they could have just told me, you know? There seems to also be like a weird distance when it comes to like the camera, right? There's like such a weird interaction. But hey, why am I complaining, I guess? Again, it's like one of those... Oh wait, this time we can actually control it if we want to. I mean, yeah, not everyone wants a camera shoved in their face. I can accept that, but like, I would probably just stop then. Like, would just hide forever if that happened to me, you know? Would not even give them the chance to photograph me from like 2 meters away. Or like 5 meters, I guess. Okay, I wanna fly, but I wanna see. Also, we can improve this even more. This is totally going to work, trust me. Like that. That's not going to work like that. Wait. I thought you were connecting to... Okay, I'm gonna do it like a little bit smarter. Like that. Yeah, influencers. Wait, I am not an influencer. Who am I influencing here? Look at my car. It's amazing. Trust me, it's working. Yay, cars! Okay, maybe I'm not gonna do that. I feel there's just like too many places where it's kind of awkward to use them, that they're like neat, but like not neat enough for me to make an effort to bring them. At least right now, I'm just gonna take the seed thingy, the root. I can't even see what's down here. Don't like that. But either way, let's just land in here. Kawatik lightroot in the Gerudo Highlands. Ooh. Hey, I'm not paying in exposure. I pay by taking their sword off their hands, you know? Swords definitely have like negative value in this world, right? That's how this works. It's bright and green. And we're connected. Yeah, dispelled the darkness of the surrounding area, but I wanted to check how much actually. I mean a bit. To be fair, we have like those two connected now. Oh wait, those are the place with the shelves. Can we not see the statues on here? They seem to not be really visible. Interesting. I just remember that the statue kind of looked this direction, so that's probably like another one that we might be able to see now. I mean this one, for example. I wanna follow you. Oh, we do have some hot air balloons technically. Also, here's the thing. I know these are roots, obviously, so they're connected to the ceiling, but I've never actually tried to reach the ceiling until now, but I don't feel like I can reasonably do that right now. Maybe I would need like a hot air balloon. It seems like the most efficient way to try that, like the next time I really want to. Okay, you're showing over... Is that a statue? I think that's a statue. Oh, another researcher who's definitely not going to attack me in a second, right? They are friendly. Sonar devices? Talking about being friendly, by the way, what can I... Could always put in like a construct. I'm guessing this weapon is going to last quite a long time. So technically we could add like something really cool here. Wait, I should probably sort by fuse power? What seems like a reasonable thing to add there over there? Soldier 2 construct 1 thingy? Sure, why not? Oh wait, I actually have to drop you anyway. Because this is how this works with weapons. That would give me probably some buff. +8. Ooh, look at my axe. Neat. I feel like my weapon just got shorter. Anyway, researcher. Who's clearly a researcher, a very friendly researcher. Oh, sonar devices here as well. I mean, what's up? You surprised me, don't do that. I thought you might have been from the Yiga clan for a second. Hurry up and get your research clothes on. Huh? You don't have research clothes? Wait, are you in the Yiga clan? Sure am, clearly. You dare claim to be part of our clan? Absurd. Your life is mine. Sure. Sure, buddy. Sure, buddy. I said sure, buddy. Can't you listen to me? Sure, buddy. Still sure, buddy. I just realized that Tulen's not here. Oh wait, Tulen's here. But Tulen's not really helpful right now. Look at those blades. I'm not gonna pick that one up, I guess. Anything interesting here? I hope you have like some of the fire spitting ones. Or are you already connected? I have a torch. Kinda neat that I have like more space down here, but hey. Tuna was watching my 6. I mean, too closely apparently, because nothing else happened. Okay then. You? I need you. I wanna fly high. So high you wouldn't believe it. And then, just because it's funny, I wanna be fast while flying high. One. Oh wait, I can't actually connect them there. Guess one on this side. And one on the other side. Truly a piece of art I'm building here. But technically, you know, just because we have it, we have like at least 2 more rockets, so how about we also place them here? Spin you around over here, and one last one. It's totally going to work. Trust me, I'm not gonna die doing this. Why would I die? Over here. Perfect. This seems like the most perfect thing that I've ever built. Just give me a second. I'm gonna pick up this part. Anything else I wanna attach there? We could add more fire. I feel like I'm gonna run out of battery in like a quarter of a second. But who cares? Fire! Like all the parts, pieces. Sure, good enough. Now let's see if we can actually reach the top. Ouch. I should probably have set in the fire. That worked. Truly a spectacle for the ages. What? Oh wait, we've seen these ones before, right? Yeah, you're like the jumpy guys. The jumpy guys. Smack! What's dropping? Zone it. Oh wait, I could have taken photos of you. I already murdered you, I'm sorry. That's a rough buddy core moment? Nah. It's clearly all intended. This is fine, okay? This was really fine. Also, I should have taken like photos of like all the other stuff, yeah? Like Poe, for example. I can't take photos of Poe. But they do show up on cameras, so I don't know. A rock? No. What else could I take a photo of? Nothing, apparently. Maybe the muddle bob? What a great bot. Neat. We probably have like around 15 now in the album. We should probably try to get like 5 to 10 each stream at least, like on average, if we actually want to make progress here. What's that kind of shroom? I don't like shrooms. I don't like walking on shrooms and pretending that they are bridges, you know. I feel like I still have to oh wait, this is the statue. Totally knew that. Don't worry about it. Most used. Give me some light on there. Ah, light. I still have to climb this wall, apparently. Just walk up here. I play some of the Stadio and lurk. I mean, I hope you enjoy. Can I just walk the entire way? Ah, no, I actually have to climb. You will be here to, yep, if I do something exceptionally silly. Okay, I'm gonna expect that this stream is going to be very quiet, because I would never do something silly. Trust me. Never happened. Let's see. Gonna drop you down. I need light. In this darkness. Where are you leading me? Still over there. Interesting. To be fair, I feel like what else, like there would be one thing that I would actually like in this game, and this would be like a more of an easier shortcut where you're just like instantly dropping like a blossom, for example, like one of those seeds. That would be amazing. Right, you press that button and like instantly get light. Mainly just because the button combination of like pressing 3 different buttons in order is kind of confusing to me, okay? I'm sorry. There's like another one of those seeds. I know I call them the seeds for some reason, but they are technically roots. Are you just showing me this place? Wait, this is the statue over there, right? Yeah, in the darkness. Clearly visible in both the Twitch stream and the VOD, trust me. I know how darkness works in like compression algorithms, right? Totally. Ah, yes. You still want me to go over here. Still not really sure why, though. South lomei, depths labyrinth. Why is it a labyrinth of all things? Seriously. We've had enough of those like last game. But we have like a... Wait, this isn't even where it ends, is it? I guess another statue over there. I guess you want me to go over there later on. Do you? Technically, you're just going over here. I didn't like the labyrinth. They were like nice as an idea, but it's still a labyrinth in a game where you have like limited movement speed, right? Solving a labyrinth isn't fun. It's more like a waste. Like it's most labyrinths aren't interesting as a way to solve stuff. They're just like, you know, follow the right line basically, or like the right side of the wall. They're neat every once in a while, but I feel like I've seen enough. That's like kind of how I feel at this point. You really like labyrinths? I definitely feel like I could have spent my time different ways. That's how I want to put it. Sure. Healthy enough. I mean, I'm gonna still check it out. I mean, I'm here, but of like all the activities that could have existed, I don't know if like a labyrinth is like one of my favorites, to put it that way. Like, especially because a lot of the time it's just like you're following a line for like 10 minutes to reach basically a dead end. And that's like kind of the exploration in there. But to be fair, maybe this time around we don't have a map where we can just look into it. Which, to be fair, doesn't actually improve it that much. I feel like that might actually made it worse. Like, my favorite labyrinth in Breath of the Wild was actually the one where I just kind of dropped at the very end. Kind of randomly. Because I just kind of guessed where the exit would be. Yeah, that's also kind of white. Also, what's the glow over there? I saw something glowing there in the distance. Not sure what that is. Like, I don't think it's Poe. Like, Poe looks more like this. This is darker? Dark Poe? Wait a second, I should probably set a marker there. As close as possible. This is really bright. Why the frick are you so bright? I didn't want to whistle, I wanted to zoom out, but I obviously can't zoom. Why? Is this a lot closer than I thought? No, it's like actually far away, right? Yeah. Huh. Yeah, this is like kind of how this is like part of it. Like, don't get me wrong, I didn't totally hate them, but it's like, and the problem with labyrinths is like, they are already kind of solved. There is not really a challenge in them mostly. There are not interesting mechanics. Like, the most interesting mechanic that you can do is like hide a place in the labyrinth. But like in the labyrinth you are still walking around, especially if you have like a dead end at the very end of like a long path. You just have to walk the whole path back. And especially in a streaming setting where I kind of have to fill the air with like my yapping. And you still don't know when exactly something interesting might happen, so you might not really want to talk about like long topics, for example. In those cases, it's just kind of annoying because it's just a lot of walking, basically. There's not a lot to solve that's interesting. And I feel like, especially compared to like other things, like there are more interesting puzzles that Breath of the Wild had. Like, for example, the darkness, like the areas in darkness, for example. Right, there were like the ruins that were... Wait, that were around here-ish? Those ruins? I thought they were interesting, for example. Because you at least had like the combination of, you can just explore in the dark. You can figure out that the statues are guiding you, but even then, you kind of have to figure out how to carry the fire and still deal with the enemies. And it's still not a labyrinth, because technically you could just, you know, if you know where you have to go, you can just go in a straight line, basically. Once you've figured it out. I think that's just like a more interesting challenge than a standard labyrinth where you're just like following a wall for 15 minutes. Look at that. A singular Poe. I'm just gonna not go there. Oh, will I? Wait. Another sword. But it's another one that I already have, right? Already zoomed in? Is it? I mean, if you're offering, I'm obviously going to get closer, you know. Camera. Okay, it's another Traveler's Claymore. I was wondering. I guess I was just too far away. And I don't actually have space right now. Now actually the next question is, do those weapons respawn? Because I'm not sure. I mean, I'm still gonna take it either way, you know. I want to drop a weapon. Traveler sword? Sure. Claymore. And then let's see if we can actually find the entrance to the labyrinth now. Like, my guess would have been that it's like over here, but it doesn't seem to be. Maybe I'm supposed to climb up? Maybe I have to activate something to do something here? Which is always really accurate, like, you know, something to do something. Stand over here, get the ascent. Can I even ascend here? No. So this doesn't even work. Okay, I'm gonna walk around again. I feel like I missed an entrance if there is one. I hope I didn't like miss like a lever again. Right, like one of those glowing crystal levers. Just gonna climb that statue. If I look at the roof of that thing, can I actually climb on top? Seems like I could, technically. By the way, there was like one of those roots again, right? I didn't imagine that. Maybe it is. No, wait, it's over there. I don't know if this is like the related route to this area. You know what, I'm just gonna try to climb. I said try to climb, not try to fall. But thanks, Link. I guess it's just going to be a slow climb up and I'm gonna see if I can get into it from above. Maybe? Should be doable. I mean, we have enough stamina, I guess. As long as we, you know, preserve a little bit by just slowly climbing up. Does it have stamina food? I might have used all of it. I feel like I need to cook some food soon again. Maybe I'm gonna do that like between streams, and I'm gonna do that at the beginning of the next stream. Either way, I'm gonna do it at some point. Yeah. This looks a little bit flatter than I had hoped. Sure, seed. Just making sure that there isn't like a secret entrance over here. Also, I wanna use like a shorter weapon or like a quicker weapon. My torch sword. No, wait. Why am I not using my torch? My light club. Already badly damaged? Wow. Why is there like a building on top of here? I feel like this actually wasn't that great of an invention. At least it made some light before it shattered. Oh, you're connected to the roof. Oh! Neat, actually found something. At least it was worth climbing up here. Storm lightroot? Okay. Look at that. It's going to be bright. Okay, let's see what you can show me. The light root dispelled the darkness. I also feel like we're going to be like kind of locked in a square box now that I noticed it, right? Because it looks like there's just a wall where we can't actually progress. But how do I enter you then? Like this gate was closed off. Maybe I have to open it another way, or it's like just over here somewhere. But I'm actually not too worried anymore because obviously I have like a teleport over here now. I can always just leave and return if I find like a lever that flips something over here. Is it the... Okay, this is just fog. It looks like it looked like a low poly texture over there for some reason. Maybe I am supposed to jump down here actually. Because this obviously is connected to the above ground. Maybe that's just like a, you know, a hole I would jump into to enter this labyrinth. Is that my other theory? Because either I have to flip like a lever to open the gates, or it's just that we have to go from the top. And I feel this is way too suspicious to not be that. So maybe once I go to Gerudo, which is going to be a lot later, I just have to remember that there's like a hole there. Because like over there, this is also closed, right? Yeah, closed gate. Well done. Okay, I'm gonna go with that theory. Wait a second. I'm gonna... find my notebook. I can actually remove this page. This is just from another game that's done. This is part of the Elden region. Do I have like notes for Gerudo already? Oh yeah. I have about a stable being destroyed in Gerudo. There is a chasm that leads to an underground labyrinth. Okay. I can remember that apparently. Or like my notebook can. Which is good enough. I guess I'm just gonna follow the statues then. I hope they're not like just a round trip. Just going around, because if they are, that... I mean, that would be kind of funny. Not just silly. So I'm just gonna continue with that. Also, I don't like these mushroomy trees, but what's that on top? Is it just like part of the tree? Is it like something special? Wait. Camera? Tell me something about that? No, okay, it's probably just part of the tree and I'm overthinking this again. Also? No, it's just a lantern because the statue is also like rotated in a different way. So I guess you just want me to go over there? It's a lot easier to follow those statues if you have light. I know it's kind of impressive that I would say that, but it's kind of just the truth. Also, there's a hole here. How much power do I need? Like, I need 150 for the armor. But I'm guessing there are going to be like other parts of that armor that I would actually like to have. And since we got gear, or like not geared, but was war photo? A little frogs. Wait. That implies that there's big frogs. I don't know if I like that. Where's my weapon? Can probably just use, you know, a hand. Or like a halberd. Oh, poke. Yeah, you do your jumps. I trust in Tool and you can do this. Your jumps are very much not accurate. I just wanted to say that. I'm sorry if you had to learn it like this, but it's kind of the truth. Also, Zonite. Can I not take a photo of you? Huh? Couldn't I do that before? I can do it off Bright Bloom Seed. Like, I mean, I was kind of confused because I definitely can do that off equipment, but I guess not from like Zonite. It's just not, I guess, photogenic. Guess this is a Bright Bloom Seed though. That's just weird. Yeah, it's just not that getting detected. Okay. Maybe if I only have like one of them? No. Okay, I am kinda confused by that. I don't know if there's like a specific reason. Maybe I'm overthinking this again. Maybe just felt like you would never take a photo of that stuff. But what do I know? Wait a second, I still have to climb up there then, right? Do you have something to fly? Do you have some rockets? No, you only have those springboards. They are still fun enough to use. Wait a second, I have an idea. Trust me, it's going to work. If I add you on top of here... Totally going to work, trust me. Okay, it didn't quite work. But it would have been funny, okay? Ooh, more pole. I should have followed the road, I guess. I know I'm going the wrong direction right now, but I do need the pole. Okay, maybe we're not gonna pick up all the pole. There's like so much pole there. Wait a second. This is also where we can see more of those thingies. Why is the beam so bright? Is that like a... Am I imagining things? Wasn't that like a lot thinner in like the overworld? Just like... If it is, then it's just like a weird decision, but if it isn't, then I might just be crazy. Which, you know, just kind of happens every once in a while. While I'm at it... No, wait, it's the wrong key. Camera. Hey, great picture. What was I wondering? You have these markers, right? I feel like they are a lot brighter in the underground. Like, when I say like brighter, I mean like they are also a lot thicker in the underground than they are in the overworld. But I can show you what I'm talking about in a second. Like if I look over there... No, wait. Where's the marker? There, like this seems like a lot thicker than it is like in the overworld. Like twice as thick at least. I might be imagining things, but it kind of looks like... Especially if I look like this, look at how bright that is. Like I might just be overthinking that, and maybe it's just like a thing where it just seems a lot brighter just because it's so dark here. But, you know... What's that? Is this just part... Oh, this is a tree. While I'm at it. Photo. Fire keys. Does that actually... Yeah, okay. It did actually recognize it. Mopo. I have to say, I preferred it in Breath of the Wild when there were like certain items you could just walk over. Like for example rupees, and you would just automatically pick them up instead of having to press the A key every single time. Like it's like not that awful, but it's kind of weird just because I got used to it in the previous game. You're offering another weapon to me? A good one, I hope. Is it the same one? Is it just like another claymore? Can I... Please, Link, please, get up and climb. Link. Oh no, this is just a traveler's sword maybe? Yeah, I want to take a photo. Let me stand in the right position. Yeah, traveler's sword. But a nice one. Add it to the Hyrule Compendium. Okay, I need to drop a weapon here. The club, I guess. And give you a traveler's sword. A very common sword, often kept by travelers to fend off small beasts. It's fairly durable, but a bit unreliable against monsters. I hope they're going to give me like a lore reason for those ghosts that are giving you stuff all the time at some point. Would be neat. Also, like, I should probably stop shooting bright bloom seeds all the time, just instead drop them in front of my feet. Not because the bows are breaking, but because it's actually kind of expensive, like arrow-wise. Okay, how do I pass you? Is there like a pathway I can kind of follow? Slightly. I mean, technically, like the gloom technically is enough to orient yourself, but I kind of like being able to see. I did not want to attack, I want to jump. Jumping and running is kind of awkward, like sometimes button-wise, just because I have a thick thumb. Like I can kind of do it, like if I prepare properly, but like spontaneously, I don't know. Also, like it's still a thing where I'm really not used to having the jump key like on the. I'm calling it the triangle key, like the X key on the Nintendo. I don't know. It's definitely something that I got somewhat used to during Breath of the Wild, but it's still not really something that intuitively makes sense to my brain, I guess. Anyway, brightness. I'm a car with lightroot. Oh no, I didn't want to probably skip it, but hey, we've seen it before. I'm just gonna do it. Lightroot dispelled the darkness and brightness surrounding area. Okay, what's the thing below us though? Seems like some sort of a ruin. Like that thing might also just be an encampment. I've actually seen quite a lot of the map, I see. To be fair, since we don't have shrines or similar things down here, as it seems, it makes sense to have like a lot of these routes and just have like smaller map areas so you can still teleport around like more conveniently, you know? What am I gonna do now? Okay, here's the thing. I mentioned I want to have like a shorter stream today. No, you again. I guess I'm getting distracted. Yeah, this is Farosh. We could be nice and say hello to Farosh. But I not only want to do that, but there's also one other thing I would like to do. That has to do with... Wait, are you still creating the wind? I hope you are. Because otherwise I don't know how to reach you comfortably. Ah, yes. Mystery music. Can you create some wind here? I can also just shoot you. Yep, like that. I wanna see where you landing. Ah, how nice. Pharaoh's scale, 16 fuse attack power. This precious scale is constantly charged with powerful electricity. Attach it to a weapon to greatly increase its attack power. Cooking it is possible, but probably wasteful. Yeah, I agree. Probably wasteful. Wait, this is the one I just came from, right? Yeah. I just took like a weird turn there. You sure you're not like you're not creating winds right now, which is weird. Has that to do with the underground? Can I shoot you multiple times this game? No. Still the whole one limit thing. Yeah, thought so. Have to wait until you respawn. Oh, that's a frogs. I was right, there's a big one. Gonna take a good photo of you. Okay, here's the thing. I wanted to figure out what those weird lights are. Like not the POW ones, but the ones that look similar to those. Wait a second. I wanted to set a marker here, so I remember. The yellow marker, I'm gonna visit that one tomorrow probably. And instead I wanna figure out what those things are, because it seems like a quicker kind of thing that we can do here. Okay. There are also like a lot of them here. Also, I like how the whole underground just becomes like really bright comparatively. Like before you could already see like 2 or 3 meters, and now whenever you are activating one of those routes, you actually have like a little bit of ambience light everywhere. Wasn't it here? No, wait, it was over there. I found it again. I am not completely blind. Okay. What are you and why are you and how are you? This is a POW and this is greater POW? A large POW. A glowing spirit orb found all over the depths. Offer these to a bargain statue for rewards. They seem to possess great power. Did I get something else? Am I just getting multiple POWs? This is a great one, right? It's a large POW. I'm currently at 237. Oh, they're giving 5, okay. I somehow had hoped that we got like a different item, but I guess it's just, you know, it's just a little bit. It's fine, actually. There definitely would be like worse rewards, which just kind of surprised me in a sense. I kind of expected there to be like maybe a special shop where you only can use the large ones, maybe, but I guess just combining them between like different sizes is also reasonable. Would be annoying if you had to like farm like the large ones specifically all the time. Okay then. Did we... Wait a second, this is the one that we already had, right? Because it's definitely lit up, yeah. This is just that one, okay. Okay then, I would say... I'm going to teleport over here again, so I don't forget next time. We have like the yellow marker here. In the middle of the area. I'm gonna deal with like the little guy, who's not little anymore, next time. But first, just to not confuse myself, I'm gonna remove like some markers here on the map. The lightroot. I don't need you because we were like another one of those. And I don't need the... Oh wait, the blue one is obviously already gone. Okay. Anyway, let's pause the game here. Switch over to just chatting and let's give you some music. This has been another short stream. Again, I mentioned I kind of want to just do like some other stuff today as well. Might be another short stream tomorrow, and again, I am going to update other stuff. Hey Adam, welcome in. Hope you enjoyed your lurk. Yeah, I'm gonna continue tomorrow. And will be like another short stream most likely. I don't know yet. We will see. I'm gonna keep you updated on the Discord. And I'm just gonna say, you know, enjoy the rest of your day. See you next time and bye bye.